I'll make you feel like magic. Make you feel like something's in your eye. Hello, tip, stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you could try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you could tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it, listen to your playlist. When I'm alone, I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby, you can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
He's shifted, he's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Wriggles his way through. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Maradona.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great leap! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they can counter here. Beckham. And he's let fly. Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's onto this. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aimed beyond the defence.
Added time.
Cannavaro. And for the first half, that is that. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Batistuta. Germany have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Beckham. He came in hard, very hard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. And this is Ronaldinho. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a decent clearance. Now it's Villa. Serginho goes sliding in. Ball is over the line. And here's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's lost his man here. Maradona. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Serginho going... He's having a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
Ronaldinho is flagged offside.
Munich really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be 1 minute
McAllister.
at a time.
Rijkaard. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very...
And I won't say the second time, 'cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, 'cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it, or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short. Sit around just feeling inside. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. And I see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup, because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the...
Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
De Jong. Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Messi. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi picks out brilliantly. Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Driven in. And he's had it nicked away. De Jong! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Diouf, he's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Koulibaly. Marquinhos. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Pedri. Great vision. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the ball is out of play. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. They've got a throw in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Now it's Danny Olmo, looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here, and a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And no, that was never going to make it.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he's in on goal. Kukçu. And it's Beckham. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's played through for him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that was very necessary.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
McAllister. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Juve looking to receive it in space. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is Shevchenko.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And the referee says that that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's one-on-one, chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Almost an hour gone. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And he's got his cross in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Munich are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think that...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitutions taking place.
So this to extend their lead. That is some save from Khan. He has spurned it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Shevchenko! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Shevchenko. Short changes him with that pass. McAllister, lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Koulibaly. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's managed to shoot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Big chance! 1-on-1! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of...
He's in one-on-one, and a chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's McAllister. McAllister to Beckham. McAllister. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. McAllister makes a dash for it. Roll, getting this one clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister is the team's great visionary, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Duke is onto this. Baresi did well to stay calm there. Beckham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Rijkaard. Beckham. Always goal side. McAllister! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Munich really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ronaldinho drives it in. And he's taking no chances there. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Munich, really kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Adams. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. And Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological...
He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
He's having a shot! Serginho. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it out wide. Shot could be on. Joe! Good strong hand by the keeper. And he thumps it clear. This is a promising build-up. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. McAllister cuts out the pass. And it's Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good...
And then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Yeah, I just want it dance, dance, dance. Yeah, I just want it dance, dance. body. I just gotta lose the shoes. When that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Mark old school?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Beckham just eases him off the ball.
Beckham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Batistuta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just the keeper, Ibrahimovic! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
17 minutes is number 11.
First breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho gets across to intercept that. And Messi! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's quick to return it. McAllister knocks it into space. Antonio Silva spots it and intercepts.
There they go, hunting again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard knocks it out wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's straight offside. Threads one in. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? McAllister clears.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos. So, a temporary halt to the action. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Albert Ferrer. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. Oh, it's Batistuta. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldinho. Beckham. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Munich are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, Red, nice interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Ibrahimovic clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
McAllister. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. And smartly reclaimed. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And if you do have
So
a
what do you
chance
take away
today,
from it all,
please take
Jim?
some time
Well,
out to
there
give
was a
your support
distinct
to our
lack of
Venice
clarity
Stadium Fund.
or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up if nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up if nothing's there. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up if nothing's there. Come on, bring some, pull it all down but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up if nothing's there. 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk. Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk. 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕
누가 봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on a beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길을 끌지 내가 그 원인 Get on my radar cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내만지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무 어려워 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 지식해 내 싹 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마다 step 끌지 내가 굿보는 Get on my way cause I'll be bossing 이제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상우죠 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보는 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And it's Beckham. And he is... They'll try from distance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to gift it back. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away. Cantona. Always goal side. Now it's Scholes. And he's being shifted off it. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's not going far. Still goalless at the moment. McAllister. Ernest. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho. Lahm tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Batistuta. Pressure coming in from all directions. Howson. Now it's Cantona. Ernest. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Off the post! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision he's made there. He should have trusted his instincts.
He's had it taken off him. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Antonio Silva. And it's Serginho. To Beckham. McAllister. Jupe, always... And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Quick announcement
Well,
today
I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Scholes. Cantona! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's gone backward here. Donatoni. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ernest. Plays the ball back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He is through here. Shoots! It's a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Plays a sharp little ball here. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Jupe. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's McAllister.
Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Antonio Silva. And Serginho. And it's played forward. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Batistuta. Lam gets it clear. Now it's Cantona. That has ended up in no man's land. Serginho.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Hernes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
1 minute added
Simply
time.
brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short...
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Like the waters, I'm drowning into you. Like the heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. We're in all the colors, and all the colors in you. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. Dancing it up.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Now he's got space here. Shot could be on. Big chance! Goal! Paris!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. McAllister. Oh, it's Batistuta. Ferry does well not to be outdone there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Juve providing an outlet on that flank. McAllister. Oh, he's having a go! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Beckham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
McAllister! Oh, what a mistake! Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Zico. And the pass is intercepted. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
And he's taking no chances there. And here's Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here it is, crossed in. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Jupe in the hunt and looking threatening.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Serginho pokes it out wide. Cafu, there he goes, motoring forward. Crossed into the box.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Jupe. Now it's Drogba.
There will be 1 minute added time.
To Beckham. Beckham gets on his bike and on the move. That is a crunching tackle. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the... And he shoots! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think.
It's roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho clears without hesitation. Raul.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Serginho. And it's Beckham. And it's Serginho. Space for him to turn and look. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, good chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. And that's another good win of the ball. He's found a way through. This might spell danger. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And it's Ronaldinho. Beckham. And he's straight offside. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Batistuta. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Quality ball. Thinks about the shot.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Ronaldinho! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Antonio Silva. Beckham. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Marquinhos cuts it out. Now it's Kagawa. Silvestre. He's picked his way through. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tries from distance. And claimed it back swiftly. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Beckham. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide, looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Beckham. Good running, strong. And Beckham! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Pete.
Oh, good effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So Marquinhos has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's Beckham. Ronaldinho. It's their second corner of the game. Batistuta! And it's in! And they're back in front! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's having a shot! And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Shevchenko finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Batistuta. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. He's going for goal!
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and...
The night's so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air. Promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Serginho. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, super find. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just about within shooting range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That'll be a throw-in. McAllister. Costa Curta. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Villa. Beckham tries to play it through. Now there's Batistuta! It's there!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain are looking to go forward now. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Great vision. Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that and usually you're going to get punished.
Costa Curta. And it's Count. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Great chance! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold looking to receive it in space. And here's Batistuta. And that is the end of the first half.
जरूर 1 वर्सेस 1 खेलेंगे, बस एक लाइक कर दो और एक सब्सक्राइब कर दो गाइस। जरूर खेलेंगे 1 वर्सेस 1 इस मैच के बाद। तुम्हारा आईडी यहाँ पे दे दो, ठीक है, तुम्हारे साथ जरूर खेलेंगे, लेकिन एक लाइक करो।
After just 45 minutes, the sides separated by 2. So, into the second half. Totti. Now it's Hazard. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa receives it in a good position here. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Albert Ferrer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. McAllister. Played into space. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, terrible pass. Totti. Spread out to the left. The message is clear, none shall pass. Can he get on the end of this? There's a searching big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Batistuta has found the net here, of course. Good ball, good take. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Hazard. Antonio Silva. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. And he's in on goal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, he's been caught. Beckham! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Now it's Totti, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Number 22.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. And he can clear it away. Lewis, and the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Suarez totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch from here.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Diouf. Very nicely done. McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great.
It's Luis Suarez!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Olise! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Jupe, and it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.